train, losers complain.
Hello folks, she's day one of the Saskatchewan Roughriders training camp. Sunday, beautiful day out here, not too hot. They shouldn't get overheated today. And a lot of boys out here, a lot of guys out here. Yeah, I think there's 95 they're allowed to have here. And then the start of camp, they've already cut a few, and I'll put some of the names up there after. But I always like watching these guys here, the defensive linemen here. They're the heart and soul of your team, the line. I always concentrate on the offensive line, defensive line, and it's hard to watch all these guys out here until they get the scrimmages going. Anyway, I'll get back to you all hereafter. Oh, before I go, anybody that ever watches these things that are on that riderfans.com website, I always get a lot of viewers from there, and I tried to register for your site there, and I don't know how the hell you post. Anybody wants to put a message here on the bottom of my comments there, how I get to post on that ridersfans.com. Anyway, I'll let you go. Keep watching the action here at camp, and get back to you later. Well, that's it folks, that's day one in the books. All in all, pretty up energy practice. What I liked about this practice is they're doing a lot more stretching, and man, I can't believe it, they actually did wind sprints. That's one thing I never seen Dickinson do once, is run wind sprints. How can you tell how fast and how much air these guys got unless you're back and forth with the wind sprints? But and lots of stretching. That's good, because I don't want to see a bunch of our players going down with the ACLs and leg injuries like I did 2 seasons ago. But all in all, it was a good day out here. In the scrimmages, most quarterbacks, they threw pretty good. There wasn't one that really stood out. The only receiver that really stood out to me was the new guy, 75. I think it's 75. Yeah, number 75, Aju. I would hazard a guess he picked up 3 or 4 really nice completions, and he was covered really tight one time and they picked it up. But a lot of these guys still stand out. That new quarterbacks, he always stays out here late, that coach throwing. He's been playing catch here now with Aju. He threw a couple, and one really into tight coverage, and it was a perfect pass and hit him right on the cut. One time when the defensive against offensive lineman, Cox Jr. 50, he was going around the edge and went down, and he stayed down for a while, and then he went in. Don't know what he did. He went in for repairs, but he was back out for the scrimmages at least. And during the scrimmage, there was one incident where Thurman, our new middle linebacker, he got a little bit of hot under the collar, and they sent him off and gave him some time out. Harris looked good. He didn't have a lot of reps. Looked good, and one running play, everybody cheered. There was quite a few fans out here today. Everybody cheered with AJ Ouellette coming around the outside. There was a big cheer went up in the crowd, but he's a stocky guy. He's got legs like tree trunks. Other than that drop by Picton, receivers all look pretty good, the ones that got the catches. The only other thing, maybe that Rodney Clements, 39, he really made a nice cut on a ball and had it in his mitts right at the sideline, and flew through the air, and but he dropped it. And then on the other side, he was on a close coverage and the same thing. But other than that, there was one intro by Holton Hill. He might be a good possibility out there. They've got a few guys. That's where we need some backup this year. Our starters actually is at the corner position. Now, they were playing Deontay Williams out there. He played a lot for us out on the outside last season, and they had him out there. I concentrated a lot on the offensive line and the defensive line today. That's where the bread and butter of football is, and it's just so hard to watch everything. Tomorrow I'm gonna change sides. I want to go over there and watch the offensive linemen. They have the drills against the offensive and defensive linemen over there, and I was watching a lot of the defense. You know, one guy surprised me, Mika Johnson, number 4. I'll tell you, he's looking in better shape. Look at those arms on Mika. It's just unreal. You know, this is his 3rd year. I think he'll be our designated American, because he'll qualify for being a vet, and he gets into Canadian status. That'll help, but they'll play him. But he looked in pretty bloody good shape for his age, I'll tell you. And he doesn't, like when I first seen him ever come to Saskatchewan, you know, he had a big gut. I mean, he always had those great big arms that you wonder, they're like, you know, huge. I don't want to measure how big his biceps are, but and the other guy on there, I wouldn't doubt. I like to look even at Khalip Sanders again, 92. He's a shorter guy, but he's just built like a Rottweiler, and that's handy on the nose, having a guy in that build. I wouldn't doubt if he gets a position. But there's still lots of guys out there, like I was saying, that new quarterback, Jake Cohn. Yeah, I get him mixed up with that new Aussie kicker. He booted a few again today, that Aussie kicker. They didn't have much of the special teams game going today, but it was pretty quiet that way. And oh, what else went on? There's one of our free agent guys, Hardrick. I hope he can keep Harris upright all year. And there's another couple, Thurman and Alclar. They should help us out a lot. This was interesting. Milligan wasn't out there much today. That's about all the only notes I put down here today. Well, be back here tomorrow. Hope to say hi to anybody that shows up here, and love talking football, and see what you think this version of the Saskatchewan Roughriders is going to be. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I'd like to see some more subscribers, and getting up there in subscriptions, that's for sure. It's amazing. I don't know how people can stand listening to me, but I'm glad they do. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, that bell, and so I'll try to put a video out each day. Maybe I'll talk to a few of the fans here. Anyway, okay. They get in a big circle at the end of practice, and a couple of the guys get to do some breakdancing. I don't know how they choose who gets to do the breakdance, but it looks like a lot of fun, that's for sure. There's Sean Baines Jr. He's always greeting the fans. He's a friendly guy. And Hickson here greeting kids. That's your future of the Saskatchewan Roughriders, a fan. And there they are in the cold tub, relaxing them muscles. They deserve it after a hard day. Take care, and go Riders go.